Page 40, can you feel the love tonight? Well, some fun things going on here with the rhythm. Wow. Let's talk about the rhythm. Let's get it down. Now, the left hand here at the beginning is just straight quarter notes. So as long as you can keep those quarter notes steady, you're fine. But the right hand goes nuts. Look at this. We have to do a counting of like 1 eanda, 2 eanda because of the 16th notes. So it's 1 eanda, 1 eanda, 1 eanda. And you have to go real slow until you work it out. Now again, it helps sometimes to just take out the ties. So just play every note for now. So it's 1 eanda, 2. Then when you get it, you put the tie back in. That pattern happens a lot of measures, the same rhythm, or close to that rhythm. Measure 3, it's a little different. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E. So there's a little different. But you'll get it. Measure 9, look at the rhythm there. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and take out the tie. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 1, 2, 3, 4. Put the tie in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now the left hand lines up real well, so if you can keep your left hand straight, then try and get the right note in the right hand with the left hand note. That helps too in some cases. Of course, when the syncopation is going on and they don't play at the same time, it makes it tricky, doesn't it? So you're starting with both hands together. The second beat, the left hand plays there. Then you have the 2 16th notes, and immediately after that you're playing the here. Then the last one together. It's a little tricky, but work on it and you'll get it eventually. What I would prefer you not do if you can is just listen to somebody else do it and then copy their rhythm. It's better, really, it's better if you can read these rhythms and figure them out yourself. I'll measure 16 on the rhythm. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4. See? So work out the rhythms carefully, slowly, and carefully. Now, having said all that, I want to point out a few tricky little things with the right hand. On measure 15 on page 41, I recommend you start with a 2-5, then a 1-4, a 1-5, and then a 2-4, and then a 1-5. On those, so we connect them a little better with the fingers. I know the pedal is working, but I still want to do it with the fingers. And the fingering there on measure 16 is a little tricky. You're here, and then with the mess going on at the end, it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 3, 4, 5. The reason we don't do 1, 2, 3 at the end, which would be nice if we could, because when you have a repeated pattern, we like to use the same fingering here. But we don't, because we want a 5th finger on the F for what's coming up later. On page 42, measure 27, again, 2-5, 1-5, 2-4, then a 1, 2, 3, and then a 5. And hold B flat down as you go into the next measure. It gets tied. Left hand, just, I don't really have anything to say on it. Just work out the fingerings there and they're showing and you should be fine. Pedal wise, it's pretty much pedaling everything again. Don't know why, but they seem to want to do that. And maybe this is what encourages people to pedal everything. I'm not sure. At the beginning, you push the notes down, then the pedal. By the way, for the right hand on measure 4, I recommend a 2-5. The thumb just doesn't have to do it all. The other fingers can help out a little. On measure 16, you don't pedal that all together, but you can see lift it up on the 3rd beat. When the left hand comes up, so does the pedal. I would lift it up, the pedal on measure 18, I would lift it up on the last beat and let those 2/8 notes be without pedal. You got the right hand down. Now if you have to turn the page, you got to leave the pedal down because you're going to use your right hand to turn the page. So there you'd lose the sound in the right hand if you left the pedal up. So there you're stuck, you have to leave it down. On measure 20, I would lift the pedal up on beat 3. You don't, when the right hand comes up, I'd lift the pedal up with it. You don't need the pedal on these. Ugh. Just here. It's fine. At the end, of course, the hands and the pedal come up at the same time. I'm going to hold that last note, half note with a fermata for 4 counts. So let's try this out slowly. We're going to do pages 40-41. We'll turn the page. I'll count us in again and we'll play page 42. And again, this is in the key of B flat, 2 flats. You got all that? Okay, you've worked this out. Hopefully when you go to play it with me, you can already play it. Now if you're struggling with rhythm all, I suggest you play it with me one hand at a time for a bit. Right hand is here, left hand here, foot's on the pedal. 1, 2, ready, and go, and. Stop. Hands where they go. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and.